Good morning, everyone. I'm back. Welcome to my channel. We are opening my Sephora Play box today. Just a quick reminder, I'm in the habit of opening my boxes and using the products for a couple of days so that I can give you kind of a review with the opening / first impressions. So having said that, here we go. This is the Play box by Sephora. You get 6 products at least in every single box because they send out 5 deluxe samples plus a perfume choice sample every month. This is important because I didn't understand that when I got my "you're off the wait list" email. There's a whole lot of drama about the wait list that I won't go into right now, but look it up. It's insane. It's crazy. But this is my second Sephora Play box. It will probably be my second of 4 for a variety of reasons that I'm not going into today. Meanwhile, here's the box. Okay, so I already showed you what the box looks like. It's a nice big square thing. It works out really nicely if you use your empty boxes to store things. I like lidded boxes for things like that. So here's the inside of the box, all of your tissue, and I went ahead and repackaged it so I could show you how everything works. The It Crowd was this month's theme, and I already took out the card because on the back of the card is listed the actual retail values for the full size of all of the products in there. So there's the booklet that comes with it, and this is all the stuff inside the box. And of course I start throwing things immediately. Sorry about that. Okay, this is the coolest insert probably that I have ever seen. I'll go ahead and move over so I can show you a little bit. It is full of information, images, little blurbs, tips and tricks, helpful hints. If you have the Sephora app on your iPhone, which I have Android, so obviously I don't, but if you do, you can scan the images and the barcodes in here and get lots of exclusive content, extra videos, and all kinds of stuff like that. It's really, really cool. Plus, of course, with your Play card, as I'm sure you know, you can go into the store, ask for a demonstration of this month's products, and then if you make a purchase when you go in, they can scan the barcode on the back to give you extra beauty insider points. This is really, really cool for people who have access to an actual Sephora store. The nearest one to me is over an hour away, and I don't go all that often, so this is not a big deal for me, but it's kind of cool for those of you that are able to do that, of course. So, without further ado, from this point on, I'm going to try to keep the whole thing down to 5 minutes or less. So I'm going to go page by page through the entire book and just give you my first couple of days worth of impressions on every item. The first item is the Milk Makeup Sunshine Oil. This is the outside packaging, really cute, and then on the inside, Milk just wins for packaging of a sample. This is a 3 milliliter, I guess other companies would call it a foil packet, but let's see if I can make my camera focus on it a little bit. And the first thing I did was spill it, which was very sad. But since it was all over my hands anyways, I went ahead and rubbed it in. You're supposed to be able to use it for skin, hair, face, cuticles, I mean anywhere. So I went ahead and smeared it into my cuticles because my hands have been unusually dry the last couple of days. Love this stuff. It's, get the card, sorry about that. It's $38 if you want to buy the full size. This is one of the few pricey products that I found in a subscription box that I may actually break down and buy the stuff. It is so multifunctional. I love this scent. It's got this really fresh lemony scent. It's a compound of like 8 different oils. You can use it for basically anything. And I've used it probably 3 or 4 times, and I would say I still got a solid 75% of the sample left. So you can get a week's use out of this to decide if you really love it. And I do, which I didn't expect because I'm not an oils person. So the next item is the Sunday Riley Good Genes Treatment. The directions, let's show you the packaging on this one. There you go, so you can see it. The directions say can be used daily as a serum or as needed as a peel/mask. So if you're going to use it as a serum, I think what you're supposed to do is apply it before your moisturizer, which I did yesterday. And on the front of the thing it says, brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation, and increases circulation for instant radiance. I didn't notice any of that stuff. But I'm definitely going to add this to my regimen for a week and see what it does for me. And if I notice a real difference, I'll probably come back and hype it up in another video. But I won't pay for it. I'm sorry, $105. I don't know how large a full size of this is. Like, this is a 10 milliliter? Yeah, this is a 10 milliliter sample. The full size had better be 3 or 4 ounces if I'm going to be spending that kind of money. It needs to be a miracle product before I'm going to go that high end. The next product is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. Eye creams, let's see, which way is up? This way is up, are always a win. Another, I guess, shout out to really good packaging. This is designed in such a way that if you really wanted to, you could just squeeze out a little bit and just put it right on your eye. You can use it over your makeup, under your makeup, at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, for just a refresher and to make you look and feel, you know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. One of the things that they said in here, if you're getting started at 10 p.m. and some of us get started at 10 p.m. So that's just a great product to have, and it's tiny enough to throw in your purse and keep with you. I mean, there's nothing to not love. Of course, you know, being a Clinique product, it's not cheap. If you buy a full size, it'll be $26.50. But that's about on par with what you would expect from a Clinique product, so not terribly surprising or disappointing. Would I spend that money? Probably not, but that's, you know, someone else's prerogative whether or not they want to go with that. The next product in the book was, go ahead and swatch it for you, actually, let you see what it looks like. It's beautiful and lovely. It is wonderful and all of that. It is also the product that was sent out, or that was given last year as part of the free birthday gift. And I'm mentioning that because most of us who cared enough to deal with the waitlist drama to get this box are already receiving the free birthday gifts from Sephora every year. So just be aware, you're getting another one of these. And if you love it and you need a backup, congratulations, you didn't have to pay for a backup. If you prefer reds or matte liquid lipsticks like I do, you can find someone to give this to and it won't break anybody's heart. The price, if you really fall in love, or if you want to get all the other colors or something like that, of the full size is $26. Beautiful packaging, you know, gorgeous color, excellent, great sample, but it's something that I think most subscribers will have already gotten in the past year. So in that sense, it's a little disappointing. I feel like Sephora could have gone to the effort of, you know, getting us a different color or something. Maybe that's just me and my personal preferences. Next item on the book, Saved by the Gel. How lame can you be? It's adorable. The Sephora Collection Colorful Cheek Ink Blush Gel in the color Peony. Adorable, adorable, adorable. Look at that tiny little thing. And you're going to get a lot of use. I'm holding it up to the light just to see, and this thing is pretty much completely full. It's not like some other places where you get the little tube and there's like this much product in there. This is full. And I tried it a couple of days ago, and I will tell you, a little goes a long way. The book says to apply it with a brush, and this is why. Okay, just to show you, that's what it looks like when I just gob it out of the tube. And this is what it starts to look like as I start smearing it out a little bit and kind of tapping it in. The color is very subtle, and it says you can build the color as needed, I was not able to do that, but you can see here, I mean, that's just my natural coloring. It's just unusually bright. So a light colored pinky blush doesn't do anything for me. But what I was trying to demonstrate was that when I used my fingers to apply the blush, and this is still left quite thick, it can be blended out a lot more or allowed to dry, and then you can build up the color. But when I used my finger to apply it, this is what happened. So just a fair warning, there's a reason they tell you to use a brush. So use a brush. Do you understand me? This is the last thing in the book. It is the Derek Lam 10 Crosby perfume, and this particular scent is called 2 a.m. Kiss. And I kept the other piece of the package because I just wanted to show you. I think honestly, there are times when the best thing about these products is how they're packaged. Look at this. It comes in this whole big thing instead of, you know, a cardboard sheet like a lot of other perfumes do, and then it's just, you know, tear open and there's your stuff. I like this perfume, but I don't wear perfume. It's not worth it to me to receive a perfume. So I feel like I'm deliberately subscribing to a service that every month is going to send me one thing that I already know I won't be using. What are the odds of me loving this perfume enough to even use, and I mean that's a good size. Let me turn it so you can see the label. That's a very decent size sample. I can't imagine I'll ever get through the whole thing. You should see how many samples I've already got piled up, and I gave 8 samples away to a friend of mine just last night. Much less will I love it enough to spend $95 for a full-size bottle. Recap. Sephora Play. This is my second month, and I have to say I've been impressed. The quality of the products, the variety of the products is really, really excellent. I'm excited to have the opportunity to use some really nice high-end products, but this month I'm not impressed enough to really feel invested in the box. I'm going to wait and see what the next 2 months show me. A lot of people are really excited about the high-end variety. I can take it or leave it, you know, I'm just that kind of person. And that's it. That's the Sephora Play. I hope you were as excited about this box as I am. I hope that you have been well informed. And if you have any questions or comments or suggestion, of course, as always, leave your comments below. And said all of that, I know I've gone long-winded, I always do. You'll learn to love me for it, I promise. That was the April 16 Sephora Play, and I look forward to hearing. Don't forget to click like if you like the information I gave you. Click subscribe so you don't miss any more. And as always, have a wonderful day. Take care.